Vanessa, you good?
Yep, good.
All right, Coach, so just talk about, today's spring preview. Just what were your thoughts on overall today?
Well, got a lot of good work in. Got a chance to see a lot of people play. Had to kind of improvise a little bit because we were down on offensive linemen, so we had to get creative with a little bit of scrimmage stuff with 7-on-7, but I think it really gave it a chance for a lot of guys to stay involved. And so it was good. As far as I know, we came out healthy, and that's always really one of the objectives on the last day.
Henderson and Five had a lot of playing time, but a lot of opportunities to show you what they have. What did you see from both Jalen Henderson and Logan Five?
Oh, we'll watch the tape. I really don't believe that there's a clear-cut number two, so that's still going to be a competitive situation going through fall camp, and so there won't be any decisions made now.
Jalen Henderson had a play, I think it was like a 34-yard gain to Zane Pope where he threw on the run and Pope had diving catch. So what do you think of Henderson's athleticism and his arm, both on display on that play?
Yeah, well, it's a nice play. He's athletic, and, they're both athletic, and so they bring very similar attributes to the game. But really it's about putting everybody else in a position to be successful as well. And so, like I said, it's going to be a really good competition through fall camp.
Coach, have you noticed a difference in Jake this spring, whether that's physically, mentally, decision-making? I know he was playing at a pretty high level before. Has he taken even another step, in your opinion?
Physically, he has. Yeah, he's gained probably 10 pounds now of really good weight. He's really done a nice job with his nutrition, and he's really into it. He's a great student of the game, great leader. So he's like another coach on the field. So it's really nice to have him out there, and just to see him each and every day. He does some things that are pretty amazing sometimes. So he's a pretty special player.
A former Bulldog of Fresno State got drafted, Ron Bland. What are your thoughts on Bland getting drafted to the Cowboys today?
Well, that's great. I had not heard that. I think I watched up to the 4th round before I had to come out here.
Yeah, 5th round.
What round?
5th round.
5th round. Well, that's great. Anytime someone can get drafted, that's a huge opportunity. And now we'll keep our fingers crossed for the rest of the Bulldogs that they land places with free agency and have a great opportunity to be successful.
What has this spring been like for you, Coach, to get back out here?
It's been awesome. Enjoyed every single day. Coaching staff done a great job. We have an amazing team as far as character kids that come out here to work hard every single day. It's just a real treat to be around them, and so looking forward to kind of getting going with recruiting now, but to be around here is awesome. A lot of great memories. A couple guys came out today from the 82 team, and we were out there in the middle of the field kind of reminiscing what happened out there on the field, things like that. So it's a lot of fun.
It seems like you hear some of the defensive guys talking about, I don't know, maybe the energy a little bit. And, Jethro brings the energy every day at practice. With those guys, JD, Jethro, Tim, it kind of feels like there's a lot of Bulldog spirit on that side of the ball. Do you notice some of that?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The whole coaching staff's doing a great job. Defense, I think, what we've seen throughout the spring, we've seen a lot of progress with the defense. Guys are doing a lot of really good things with fundamentals and techniques and playing really hard. And Coach Cole does a nice job of leading that group, but they do. They bring energy. Coach Baxter brings energy. Really, the whole crew does. So, but it takes the kids to, the coach is going to only do so much, but the kids to take that leadership and translate it onto the field is what's important, and we got a lot of guys who are doing that.
Speaking of the defense, so how would you evaluate, given there was a missing offensive lineman, the O-line, D-line battle up front today?
Well, defense did well sometimes and offense did well sometimes. That's kind of what you want, right? I mean, if it was one-sided all the time, you'd leave here thinking really good about one side and not so good about the other side. So it was really nice to see some matchups. Some of the ones still got a chance to play. Perales and Isaiah Johnson, they did a nice job. And to see Raymond Scott in there making a big play on 4th and a half a yard, the stuff was at the goal line. So both sides of the ball had their ups and downs.
And Lockridge, another transfer, had an interception as well. So some of those transfers made plays today.
Yeah, all of them really have made a huge contribution over spring. Nico Remigio, Raymond Scott, Daniel Tamalolo, all those guys have really done a nice job.
Speaking of the spring, we talked earlier in the spring ball how fast it went. Now we're at 15. We're done. What do you think about that?
I think we need 15 more. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do. Even though we made a lot of progress, there's still a lot of work to do.
Any more questions for Coach?
Coach, you're down some linemen throughout spring, and you've got some junior college guys and transfers coming in. How would you describe what you're able to accomplish this spring and how different it's going to be for that group in the fall?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot different with those transfers coming in. They have good experience, and along with some of the freshmen, but really kind of the upperclassmen, be it graduate transfers or JC guys. I think they're going to come in here and make a major impact right away. And some of the young guys through spring that learned a lot of lessons, we hope they take one more step as we get to fall camp as well.